eyes, when the breath stop, that is the end of one's life. Okay? So let's learn how to pay attention to our health. It really pains me when I hear that young guys, young ladies that still have this a bright future ahead of them just collapse and die. Okay? Let's pay attention to our health. Health is wealth. When you are alive, guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I have to put on my mic fell down from my body. It's okay. So guys, I need to put it on. So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith Variety Space. In case today is your first time of coming to my space, I've just introduced my name. I've just told you my name. You've known me now, so you are highly welcome. Okay, this space contains I and you. This is our space, so I welcome you into my space. Okay, so to my returning subscribers, thank you guys for how far you have taken me, for taking me up to 600. Guys, we still have a long way to go. Keep watching my videos, keep sharing my videos to family and friends, to communities, to anywhere you know you can share my videos to, so that my videos can get recommend from YouTube, okay? So that people can watch my videos and also subscribe to my video, okay? So guys, today's video, we will be talking about you being in charge of your health, okay? As I am, nobody can be in charge of my health. I'm the person that will be in charge of my health. I know how it's doing me. I know where it's paining me. Okay, I know what I'm going through. So guys, that is what we are going to be discussing in this video. Okay, so many persons don't pay attention to their health. Okay, there are so many people today that are suffering from sugar level, BP, and they don't even know that they have all this disease with them. Okay, the better you recognize that you have this, the earlier you recognize that you have this, better for you, because it will be better you recognize that you have them and you start controlling them, and you start knowing what to do and what to eat, or what next to do. Okay, so when you recognize that you have sugar level, you know that there's some certain food you don't need to be eating, there's some certain drinks you don't need to be taking, there's some certain level of work that will stress you much that you don't need to be doing. There's some certain news that will shock you that you don't need to hear. Okay, so the better you recognize that you have this sugar issue, the earlier you recognize that you have this sugar issue, the better for you. Okay, in our previous years, when we have our parents, we have our grandparents, when you hear that sometimes somebody just fall down and collapse and the person died, they will say, hey, the uncle or the auntie or their enemies has come for them. You know, without even checking what is the cause of their death, they will label it with something. They will attach it with something because they are ignorant. But these days, most people, I can tell you, most people pay attention to their health, and that is very good. Okay, and for some persons too who are suffering from BP, they don't even know they have BP. So many persons don't even know that their BPs rises because they never pay attention to their health. I cannot come and tell you how you are feeling. You can only tell yourself how you are feeling. You can only describe how your body is, how your body movement is, or what you are experiencing, what is really going on within your system. You are the only person who can say what is wrong with you. Nobody can come and describe how you are feeling or what is wrong with you. Okay, so in this video I want to tell you, learn to pay attention to your health. Learn to pay attention to anything that has to do with you, because life not get duplicates. Once you hear boom, that is the end. Once you hear bata bata, that is the end. Nowadays, you've heard so many persons. In fact, it's rampant these days. You just say, hey, do you hear about this person? Person just fell down and died. Sometimes when they say it to my ear, I will say, do you know if this person is having sugar issue or is having BP issues? Without even knowing. Okay? So many persons pass through a lot these days, but they don't know they have it. Do you know that sugar issue can lead you to stroke? Having sugar issue can lead you to stroke. It can lead the person of cutting off their legs or their hands, or destabilizing their systems. You need to pay attention to your health. This is not the days you leave yourself just like that. You need to pay attention to your health. You need to try and get the engines. If you don't have the money to buy those machines, sugar machine and BP machine, go to general hospitals. Shake yourself once in a while. Shaking yourself once in a month is not too much. At least once in a month, go to general hospital where they can do it free of charge for you. Check your health. Be in charge of your health, okay? My husband is back. Don't mind, he's making me to smile. So be in charge of your health. You need to be in charge of your health, okay? Don't ask me if I'm a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you what I experience. If you have sugar issue, you will never feel comfortable. Whether the high one or the low one. In fact, the low one is even the worst. So you have to pay attention to your health. Coming to BP, you have to pay attention to your health still. Pay attention to your BP. BP, I think that is what they call blood pressure. You have to pay attention to it. There are so many persons that have this blood pressure. When they hear sudden news that is not palatable, you see their system start reacting. It's not your fault that you have these things, but it's better you know them early, then you work on them, start working on them. It is controllable. It can be controlled. If you decide to recognize, or if you decide to pay attention to your health. Nobody will do it for you. Nobody will do it for me. You have to pay attention to your health in order for you to live longer. Okay? So learn to pay attention to your health. Learn to be in charge of your health, because nobody can be in charge of your health except you. Okay? Learn to be in charge of your health except you. Nobody can be in charge of your life for you. You have to be in charge. You have to check your BP. You have to check your sugar level. These are the most problems that we are facing these days. When you hear that somebody just fell down and collapsed and died, sometimes they have sugar issue. Sometimes they have BP, they don't know. They are carrying these things in their system, walking about, doing tedious work without even knowing how their system works. Without even knowing the level of their sugar in their without knowing the level of the sugar in their body, without even knowing that they have these things in their systems. So guys, we need to pay attention. Life have no duplicates. When you close your eyes, when the breath stops, that is the end of one's life. Okay? So let's learn how to pay attention to our health. It really pains me when I hear that young guys, young ladies that still have this a bright future ahead of them just collapse and die. Okay? Let's pay attention to our health. Health is wealth. When you are alive, you start thinking about how to have money. When you are alive, you start thinking of how to make investments. A dead person cannot think. A dead person cannot make investments. A dead person cannot advance. It's I and you who is still alive today that can make all this progress. So, if you really appreciate your life, guys, pay attention to your health. Don't be the type that is after money, material things, and you don't pay attention to your health. So many persons don't even pay attention to what they eat, what they drink. Anything that comes on, no. Which is not supposed to be so. You're supposed to pay attention. As you're advancing, As you're growing from 30 years upward, you're supposed to know what you're supposed to be taking, what you're supposed to be eating, and what you're not supposed to be eating. Okay? You're supposed to know what your system, what your body, the capability of your body, what your body can carry. Don't do things because the next person is doing it. Don't be a copycat. Don't be a photocopy. You are original. Okay? So stop copying people. Stop doing what you see because you see this person doing this, so you want to do it. Because you see this person doing like this, you want to do it. No, it's not supposed to be so. You're supposed to be in charge. You're supposed to be in charge of yourself. You're supposed to act like original person who God has made you to be. Or who God has created you to be. Don't say, after all, when somebody die, what next? You're not supposed to die early. But if it pleases God, if it is God's will, in fact, everybody's prayer is to get old. Grow and get old. That is everyone's prayers. Nobody wants to die young. I've never seen anyone, or I've never crossed anyone that says, I want to die at this particular, I want to die young. Maybe I want to die at the age of 40 years. Or I want to die at the age of 30 years. Apart from those who are into maybe, now the other side of the world. I don't want to mention name. You know them. But if you're a reasonable person, guys, let's pay attention to our health. Let's pay attention to everything within us. To your health. Very, very important. Very, very important for you to pay attention to your health. Gone are the days when you see someone collapse, he said is the auntie or the uncle that have sent a stroke to them. Most of these diseases causes stroke. Yes, because you don't pay attention from the beginning. So when it accumulates in your body, it starts reacting negatively. Start reacting negatively. And you start wondering, when did it start? Because your system has been giving you signs, but you refuse to pay attention. So you need to pay attention to your health, okay? Pay attention to your health. Health is wealth. I repeat again. Health is wealth. It's when you are alive that you start making progress. It's when you are alive you start advancing. But if you are dead, you cannot advance to anywhere. Okay, guys. So guys, if you have watched my video to this moment, and this is what you will like hearing from me, and you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Thumbs up, share my videos to your friends, your community, to Facebook, to Instagram, anywhere, so that YouTube can recommend my videos, okay? Till I see you again in my next one. Thank you for giving me audience. Bye.